time. It's time for the Billy Flynn Experience.
Thank you so much for joining me for another Billy Flynn Experience. I'm your host, Billy Flynn, coming to you live here in Germany. Hope everyone is having a wonderful week so far. It is technically the middle of the week, so we have a couple of days before the weekend warriors roll out. We're going to jump right into the subject. The title. Of course, it says Kanye West in the mouth of madness. Well, actually, is in the mouth of madness. And the reason why I put a question mark behind that is, he's been in the news lately. Actually, it's been lighting up the internet over the past couple of days. One particular thing that stuck out to me was, first of all, I gotta say, I've always liked Kanye West. Him being an artist. And I kind of get what he does as far as capturing the imagination of the masses. I get it. And I enjoy it. I actually like his antics. Because it seems as though he puts some thought behind it. Because it gets everyone in an uproar. Even going back to during Hurricane Katrina, they had a fundraiser on television. This is during the time where George Bush was president. George W. Bush was president. I think it was like 2006. Maybe it was 2005. But on live television where he said George Bush doesn't care about black people. And he's always, Kanye West have always been an outspoken individual. And like I said, I like his antics because he puts thought. And when I say he puts thought behind it, is that he at least get the people to think. Whichever way you choose, whichever side you choose, it still get people to think. And there's been a photo when he wore a flight jacket, a green flight jacket, and he had the badge of the Confederate flag. He wore the Confederate flag badge on his jacket. It got people to talking. And of course, him endorsing Donald Trump during his presidency, and he's been wearing the MAGA hat, Make America Great Again. And it had people talking, had people angry, upset, mainly black people. And the same thing he did when he wore the green flight jacket and he had the Confederate flag patch on his shoulder, on his sleeve. Black people. And his recent, I guess you could say, his recent antic of wearing a t-shirt. It was Paris Fashion Week. He wore a t-shirt that said, White Lives Matter. Okay, everyone has heard about it. Everyone, I'm pretty much sure, has seen it in their timeline on our social media platforms. But again, I get what he's doing. And I think his driving narrative of trying to get people to think for themselves, or at least think outside of the box, instead of listening to what is being perpetuated in the news. No, propaganda, which is pretty much led by the news agencies. And their agenda is to actually get, I would say the dumbing down effect has been going on for decades in America. And it's gotten to the point now where people don't even think for themselves. And that's fact. And again, his t-shirt, all white lives matter. It's got the BLM, the All Black Lives Matter organization, up in arms. And Kanye West basically just shut him down by stating that they're a scam. And it's fact. It's 100% fact that the Black Lives Matter was and is a scam. Because there's been far too many events taking place in America involving African Americans or Black Americans. And over the past couple of years, heard nothing about Black Lives Matter. Oh yeah, when they first came out, when they first started, during George Floyd murder and subsequent trial where his accusers were let off, were not, charged with anything. And yes, when Black Lives Matter first started, it seemed to be an organization that was for the justice and the equal rights of African Americans. And they garnered a lot of attention worldwide. And it was something to be proud of. But as the years went by and events taking place inside of the organization, allegations, misappropriating funds, misuse of donations, cooking the books, basically. That's not allegedly. I'm not going to say allegedly because it's there. And everyone should know that Black Lives Matter is a scam. And I see, again, for the most part, people don't think for themselves. So all over this social media platform, everyone has been coming at Kanye West, making it seem like, again, he's crazy. Well, we'll call him crazy. He's a genius crazy. Most artists are. But no one is paying attention. It's just, as they call it, the cancel culture. And it's really disgusting. Not only, it's almost as like not only the general public, but you have so-called A-list celebrities. Everybody has their right to voice their opinion. Yeah, sure. That's not the problem. But what really tickled me is how the Kardashians had to speak up on his antics. Well, not about the Black Lives Matter or the White Lives Matter t-shirt, but more or less him voicing his opinion on how his children are being raised outside of his fatherly authority. He has a say-so, but being that he's a man, he don't really have a say-so. So Khloe, whatever her name is, Kardashian, has something to say about how he is embarrassing. He's embarrassing the family with his antics, and he should stop it. And it got me to thinking that, who is she and who are they to even voice their opinion on anything he has to say? Because what he's saying is fact, especially when it's pertaining to his children. That family have made a fortune off of putting their dysfunctions, whether it's made up or whether it's actual fact, but they made a fortune over the years from putting their family dysfunction out for the world to see. Almost to where people are actually aspiring to be like them, which is the weirdest shit. I mean, it's like it's there in front of your face. It's there in front of your face. No one pays attention. But again, as I said, I understand. I get it. I get what Kanye West is doing. He's driving the conversation. He's opening up an avenue to talk, or to at least debate, discuss, have a discourse. He's an artist, a very, very creative and gifted artist. He's amassed a wonderful catalog of music. He's taken the world by storm with his fashion. Almost single-handedly. He's made waves. He caused controversy. His rants. But again, I respect him and I ride with him on this. It could be trolling, yeah. It's just, again, to drive the narrative to his brand, to keep, as long as he stay in the public's imagination, he keeps his relevance. Whether it's with the music or it's with his fashion or anything else that he's a part of. I get it. But at the same time, I also get his antics. Because it may seem crazy to other people, but I think he is speaking on a level, on a deeper level, on a profound deeper level. I mean, he may be just He may be saying something. He may be giving out information. And for those that have third eye, who have an eye or an ear or a mind to understand, they're able to see. They're able to see. But I don't think many's gonna get it. Like I said, the masses kind of pretty much always, already written Kanye West off as crazy. I don't know. Again, I respect him. I'm enjoying his antics. And I'm interested to see where all this is going to go. So we shall see. Once again, thank you so much for joining me tonight. The Billy Flynn Experience. I am Billy Flynn. Look forward to being with you again. I can't even get it out. Look forward to being with you again soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. Take care of yourself. God bless.